What's going on, people? We are back. Another live stream. It's been a while. Had a few technical difficulties at the beginning of this. But yeah, guys, Everton versus Arsenal. I mean, Everton have been doing well this season. A little bit of an overachievement, let's call it that. But yeah, guys, man. Arsenal, what's going on? Obviously, if you follow football, you know, innit? Arsenal sitting in 15th right now. I mean, they could climb up with a win today, but if they carry on going with this form, they're probably going to get to the point where even a win won't take them up a place. So, yeah, we're getting to Christmas. Obviously, it's not normal circumstances with the lockdown and everything like that. But, yo, whew, it's tough times being an Arsenal fan right now. Obviously, we just saw Liverpool, Everton's biggest rivals. We just saw Liverpool give Crystal Palace 7-0. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a bit of a mad day. Hopefully the Merseyside clubs, I mean, not hopefully, but let's see, innit? Let's see if the Merseyside clubs deliver today, both of them. But yeah, let me just quickly read for you the teams here. So obviously Arsenal, they've got Bernd Leno in goal, David Luiz, Rob Holding and Kieran Tierney, so that's probably three at the back. Bukayo Saka and Ainsley Maitland-Niles, I think, will be playing in the wing-back position. Then you got Dani Ceballos. Wait, what? How are they going to line up? Let me see. I can't even see the formation. Let me just go through the whole team, man. I don't know what formation they're going to do. Bernd Leno in goal, David Luiz, Rob Holding, Kieran Tierney, Bukayo Saka, Dani Ceballos, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Mohamed El-Neni, Nicolas Pepe, Eddie Nketiah, Willian. On the bench, what happened to Aubameyang? On the bench, you've got obviously Joe Willock, Gabriel Martinelli, big up. Skodem Mustafi, Emil Smith-Rowe, Cedric Soares, Siad Kolasinac, Hector Bellerin, Alex Lacazette, and Runarsson. Like, before I get into the Everton team, yeah, like, what the heck, fam? Like, I don't know what happened to Aubameyang, innit? I haven't really checked the news, but fam, what? Okay, Aubameyang is injured. My bad. Big up Lewis EFC, bro. Big up Lewis EFC. I mean, wouldn't you want to start Lacazette? I don't know what's going on with this guy, bro. I can't lie. If he gets sold, I think it's best for both parties now because, yo, fam. I mean, I'm a big fan of Nketiah, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? But, bro, wouldn't you go with experience? I don't know. You need a win. But listen, big up Nketiah. He's the man leading the line for Arsenal now. Let's just get behind him. Let's support him, man. Like, I'm not really one of those fans who complains or gets negative. Let me quickly do the comments before I do the thing. Up the top is big up. Yeah, I'm going to go through this right now. Everton to win 3-1. My score predictions. Get your score predictions in as well. Smash the like button as well, please, guys. Listen, I'll put it this way, yeah. I have a lot of conversations with my brother Curtis, yeah. Obviously, if you haven't already, smash subscribe on Curtis Shaw's channel as well, Curtis Shaw TV. But guys, for me, it's hard to do watch-alongs and football content. But yo, if this channel picks up, then I have no choice but to do it, isn't it? You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, man. So if we can get to 1K soon, like I said, to the end of the year, but I never really did anything about it. Let's see if we can get to 1K by a reasonable time, and I think I could just start, live streaming more if that's what you want. Anyways, Everton lineup: Jordan Pickford, Mason Holgate, Yerry Mina, Michael Keane, Ben Godfrey, Abdoulaye Doucouré, Gylfi Sigurdsson, the captain, Tom Davis, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison, and Alex Iwobi, old friend of ours. On the bench, you got Lusul Nkunku, Olsen, Seamus Coleman, Jared Brandthwaite, Tosun, John Joe Kenny, Bernard, and Anthony Gordon. I mean, look, that Everton team is quite strong. They're picking up form as well. A former Arsenal and Everton man scored against us last game in Theo Walcott. I mean, obviously, this is a club that Arteta will know pretty well because he used to play for Everton as well. I think those are the only two clubs in England he's played for. So it's a bit of a mad one. I'm just looking. I'm going to read your comments in a second. It looks like we're going with a 3-4-3. I need to check. It is a 3-4-3. Mad. I don't know how this is going to line up. I don't know how it's going to work, but guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. This is going to be an interesting game. I'll tell you that for free. Hey, bros. Yes, big up Fraser, FL1. What's going on, my guy? What's with the lineup? No Aubameyang. I'm surprised. Yeah, so big up, man, like, Lewis EFC. He was saying that Aubameyang is injured. I mean, I had no idea. What got me was I didn't know. I thought he would have probably started Lacazette up front, but bro, it's mad. And as you can see on the screen there, Nicolas Pepe, no assists in his previous 17 games. Huh? I don't know. Hopefully the boys do it. You know what I'm trying to say? I'll just be positive. I'll be one of those positive fans. Hopefully the boys do it. But, bro, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know with this team, man. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Ancelotti, though. Would you lot have preferred to have Ancelotti than Arteta? Again, that's not me being negative, but, OCD with it. I'm a bit OCD with it, I can't lie. But yeah. This Aubameyang thing is out of nowhere. I'm not feeling this lineup. Balogun not in the squad and Ketia ahead of Laka. Yeah, this is the thing. Let's talk about it as the players take the knee. As you can see, they're up in Everton, they're up in Merseyside, so there's quite a few fans there. If you don't know already, London has been put into something called Tier 4, meaning we're in there's a lockdown tier system, right? Where Tier 1 is like loose barriers, let's call it, and then we were previously in Tier 3, which was like the highest one, and now there's been a new tier created. So yeah, a lot of new rules. So I think if this was to be played in the Emirates in London, where I live, I don't think we would have been able to have fans at the game, let's say. I'm not sure. Oh, in fact, it goes into effect tomorrow, isn't it? But yeah, let's talk about the football. Aubameyang, I can't lie to you. Aubameyang is a weird one. I hope it's nothing too serious. I hope it's not a thing where it's like he might have the virus or it's a serious injury, God forbid. But yeah, I mean, Laka, I would have probably tried to put Laka over Nketiah. Like, it's a weird one, isn't it? Like, I feel like, does this suggest that Laka's going in the summer? Probably, isn't it? Because he's not playing at all. He's playing that second string to the likes of Aubameyang and Nketiah. So maybe Arteta just wants to keep Nketiah for the future, or maybe they're trying to build him up to sell him in the future as well. Look, Nketiah, he's just getting muscled off, man. I mean, look, all the best to him, man. All the best to him, but I can't lie. It's tough, innit? It's tough, man. He's learning on the job, man. He's learning on the job. Obviously, he's got good people to learn from, Lacazette and Aubameyang, but how can you be learning from your teacher if your teacher is not rated more than you? I'm going for 1-0 Arsenal. It's tough, man. I think 1-0 Arsenal. I think Everton going to score, man. I reckon it might be. Do you know what? I think it might be 3-1 Everton. Yeah, like what Mikel said. 3-1 Everton. Everton has been making moves to get ahead in the EPL, and they're starting to see the fruits of their labor. Everton are legit top 4 contenders, 100%, 100%. And this is the difference. they make moves. Like you said, they make moves. And it's like, look, Doucouré, could we have had him at Arsenal? Most probably. Most probably. I don't know how that would have fit. Like, don't get me wrong, Everton are not title contenders, but they are definitely top 4 contenders, which we are not. We're not even top 10 contenders right now. I reckon Arsenal will break into the top 10, but it's all good hoping and that. And if we just don't make it happen, then we could very well end up finishing 15th or even lower. But like you said, they're seeing the fruits of the labor now. Yeah, I agree about Lacazette. I think it's time for him to move on. It'll be good for him. Yeah, man. I see him going to like a Juventus or Atletico Madrid, somewhere like that. Teams do inquire about him, top teams, and it's a very common thing where Arsenal. Oh, what happened to Rob Hood? Arsenal, they sell players on and they go on to win trophies. They sell players on to bigger clubs and they go on to win trophies. With the exception of the likes of like Iwobi right now, who seems to be, back in the squad at Everton and whatnot. But yeah, man. Big up man like bros. Big up my guy, Kevin Mark. Big up yourself, G. Guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button as well. Listen, we're doing what we can with this channel, innit? You know what I mean? I was talking to Curtis today. I was like, bro, I'm just so random with my stuff. I don't ever plan it, because of like my commitments and that. It's a bit difficult, isn't it? But I think I just better just start putting content out. However, I can't follow the traditional format of a football fan channel. This isn't really a football fan channel, but I have football fan content, let's call it. But yeah, big up, guys. Share this with anybody who you feel like will enjoy this match as well. Enjoy this channel as well, or even this live stream. Game so far in the first 5 minutes, I mean, nobody's really imposing themselves. A few long balls, not really the best. Good thing you lot are here because I would have fell asleep, man. I can't lie. I would have probably fell asleep within the first 5 minutes of this game. David Luiz. I heard, I think I saw on Curtis's channel that David Luiz and, is it El Nene? David Luiz and somebody, they want Arteta out. You lot told me, are you Arteta out or are you Arteta in, man? Do you think Everton FC has felt the pressure from fans that see Liverpool's success? Their stadiums are so close together. That rivalry has to be lit. 100%, man. I think it's a thing where Liverpool have been the better team in the Merseyside for a while now. The Everton of old, they were the biggest team. If you even look at some of the Liverpool legends like Gerrard and Carragher, there's strong suggestion to say that they were actually Everton fans. The same thing could be said about Manchester City and Manchester United. A lot of people supported Manchester City even when they were, this was back in the day. Oh my gosh, the Corey just not made our Nene. See, this is a real showcase match for some of these players, because the Corey it wasn't really linked with Arsenal, but people were suggesting that we should get him. Guys, sorry about that. Um, sorry about that. What happened? Is it broadcasting? Can you not see me? Yeah, can you not see me? Yo, my thing cut out. My iPad cut out. But yeah. What I was saying, yeah, I think Everton, to a degree, they feel the pressure, but I think they've accepted, isn't it, that they're not the biggest team in Merseyside right now. I feel like they have been doing a little bit better of recent compared to the last maybe 5 years. But before that, they were like a top four contender. They would never really get top four anyway. Like used to be like Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. But Everton always used to get like fifth or sixth. I mean, now this year they are definitely a top four contender, but maybe Liverpool have just gone above and beyond. So yeah, Giroud or Lacazette. For me, Giroud in it. Lacazette is a great finisher. He's probably a little bit more mobile than, like, say, a Giroud, but Giroud is just the glue that holds your attack together, and he can chip in with goals. So yeah, brilliant hold up, man. Probably the best, dare I say, probably the best target man in the world, or one of them. Obviously Haaland is really good as well, but I don't know. Calvert-Lewin's pretty good as well. That's a good question. Oh, also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my brother's channel, Saleh and Mason. Great content on there. I mean a lot if you just subscribe to them as well, man. I'm not rooting for Arteta to be out. The better he does, the better for Arsenal, and I try to be positive, but I'm doubting that he is the one to take Arsenal forward. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because when you look at it, Arteta is obviously like, he's a new manager, yeah? He studied under Pep. I think that's what gave people confidence about him. But ultimately, this is his first job. It's not like the likes of Frank Lampard or even who else? Oh, my connection is going mad. We got a little bit of a storm in London. My picture's going mad. But yeah, it's his first job, man. So it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. Look, it's one of the biggest football teams in the world, and he's been given the job to rebuild it effectively. So he's made a few mistakes, especially with man management. Tactically as well, he's made mistakes. I mean, you have to give these people time. If you're gonna put in a new manager, give him time. Like I said, like a Frank Lampard, he done well last year, but Frank Lampard learned a lot at Derby. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, uh, I hope Arteta can pull this off, but at the moment, it's not really looking good, and he doesn't really get backed financially, in my opinion. He doesn't seem to be the guy that asks for much, but at the same time, if you don't try and compete financially in this league, you're not gonna get nowhere anyway. So yeah, man, we try and stay positive, innit? That's the kind of people that we are. But this ain't good enough for Arsenal standard, and it's just about looking in the long term. Yeah, let's say in the next few years, do you think Arsenal are gonna be better than what they are now, or do you think they're gonna be worse off? It can't really get any worse. Well, it can, but you wouldn't imagine that Arsenal would start to be a relegation side. But yeah, I don't know. Well, put it this way, yeah, if he doesn't sort this out by January, right, or mid-January, I reckon he's most definitely out. Because this is when the board are going to say, well, you're costing us financially now, not only on the pitch. So, yeah. Would you take Wenger back? I don't know about now. Um, I don't know about now. When you think about it, when we study the case of Arsene Wenger, legend. Nobody can deny that man is one of the most important people to be involved with Arsenal Football Club. But when you look at it, it's like he was really holding the club together. That club was, it was in a major decline, and he was still getting us top 4, top 5, top 6, you know, where now we can't even get top 10. So I think we do need to put a bit of respect on Wenger's name, because the job he was doing was crazy. Would I take him back now? I don't know. He's been out of the game a bit too long. I mean, that man obviously knows football a lot. Um, Sigurdsson. Oh, yeah, that man knows a lot, but I don't, I don't think, I don't think it'd be the best decision. But I would give it a try, but I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll ever happen. Wenger's just enjoying himself. Good question, but would you lot take him back? And love for the support, bro. Dobby's only always, bro, always, man. Come on. I feel what you're saying. Yes, he's learning. I get that, but EPL is brutal enough for seasoned managers. He needs to learn quickly, or else Arsenal will start to be punished. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that fully, and I feel like Arsenal are being punished right now. 15th place by Christmas. Like, that never used to be us. We used to maybe lose the title race or fall out of the title race by Christmas, and that was under Wenger. And we used to be upset with that. We used to complain about that. Now we are 15th, looking like we might be in a relegation battle by Christmas. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. And I mean, there's not been. Ooh, whoa. Michael Keane shooting from 40 yards. I wonder if people feel like Leno is not a good goalkeeper from long range, because people are just shooting from far with this guy. Would he have saved that? Let's see. He wouldn't have saved that. He wouldn't have saved that. Yo, this may be a revelation. Leno is probably not a keeper that can save shots from far, because when you look at the goal that Son from Tottenham scored, and it's just people have that confidence against Leno, and I can't lie, they don't rate him. Also, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard rumors he's lost the locker room. One manager or bosses lose their employees, or once managers or bosses lose their employees, very little can be done to gain them back. Do you think the rumors are true? Yeah, I think the rumors are true to a degree. I mean, maybe. Like, if you think about it, I just saw Maitland-Niles pass the ball forward there, yeah? If you think about it, Maitland-Niles, remember, at the beginning, him and Maitland-Niles weren't really getting along, because Maitland-Niles said that he would prefer to play centre mid, I think he was saying, or on the wing. The Mesut Ozil situation, which is ongoing, and I think it's been dealt with terribly by the club, by the manager, and by the board. Some other players as well, I mean, it's just not working with them. What's to say Lacazette doesn't really get along with him? What's to say, certain other players don't get along with him? I'm not sure, but I think this is this rumor could be true in some instances. David Luiz apparently as well doesn't really get along with the manager. You can't have some of your main players, or a lot of your main players, openly, to an extent, saying this about the manager. I wouldn't take Wenger back. We'd be taking steps back, leave his legacy in place. I mean, his legacy got ruined enough. I reckon Wenger, I don't think they will take Wenger back ever. I don't think they will. But when you think about it, I think Wenger could definitely get this team out of this hole. If I'm really honest with you, like, the team is not that bad. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Look at Maitland-Niles, man. I like the way he's getting forward, man. He's looking a lot more comfortable. But I think Wenger could definitely improve Arsenal to the end of the season. And I mean, obviously, in a ideal situation, he comes back, he improves Arsenal, a new manager comes in, and then Wenger kind of boosts his reputation again. Because I want Wenger to boost his reputation, because that's all I knew as an Arsenal fan, Arsene Wenger. I wasn't hearing the George Graham era or the Bruce Rioch era. I wasn't even born. Well, maybe I was born, but I wouldn't have known about football them days. Yes, 1-1. Big up yourself, bro. Yes, yes, yes. Would you say Wenger wasn't backed financially though? Yeah, I would say that because if you think about it, when he needed to spend money to strengthen the team and really go out there, he was making bids of like 45 million and £1, to activate Suarez's release clause. Could you imagine? Have you ever seen that in history? Like somebody's release clause is over 45 million, and you spend £1 above that to activate the release clause. Like this ain't FIFA, bro, or Football Manager. Like you need to take it serious. If you had gone in with like even a 50 million bid or a 60 million bid, I don't think Liverpool would have taken it too serious, but I think they would have taken it way more serious than 45 million and £1. Like, come on, things like that. And, just some of the signings that he made, like Arteta, like, I'm not trying to be rude in it, but like Arteta or Mertesacker or such people, where it's like, at the time when he signed them all, it was just a bit like there were better players out there, And when you start taking players from teams like Everton and teams where they're not really expected to get top four, then you're not really going to get top four over time. You're not really going to get top four. It's good that he did. It's a miracle that he did, and maybe he felt like he could improve such players, but nah, man. And that's the thing. If we wait too long for Arteta to learn, it could cost Arsenal in the long run, especially if we stay in the relegation battle or worse. That's the thing, man. I feel like Arsenal, we feel as Arsenal fans, and maybe just fans of big clubs, we feel entitled, and maybe to a degree, it's a form of arrogance where we feel like we won't get into a relegation battle or we won't get relegated. But Leeds United were once upon a time Champions League semi-finalists. Newcastle United were like up there in the league, top four club, let's call it. They've all been relegated before, and that's in recent history. So I don't feel like we can just sit there and say, oh yeah, Arsenal, it won't happen to us as Arsenal fans. Nah, listen, it would be very unlikely, but it can happen. It can happen. Arsenal playing in the Championship, yeah, you can't even imagine it. But from neutral fans' standpoints here in the US, Wenger is viewed in a positive light. In regards to his legacy, 22 straight seasons in one club, that's 11 lifetimes in football. That's a good way to look at it. And look, I'm happy. I'm happy that people are, I'm happy that people are viewing Wenger in a positive light because he wasn't actually a bad manager, if you think about it. Oh, Calvert-Lewin. I told you he's going to score. I told you he's going to score. I told you he's going to score. Let's look at that again. I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm not even surprised anymore. I do not get surprised by Arsenal conceding goals. I reckon 3-1 Everton. 3-1. But we could see the Merseyside club slap the London club again. Meaning Crystal Palace lost. Oh, is that own goal? Crystal Palace lost 7-0 to Liverpool today. Don't put past Arsenal to lose by a lot. Listen, Rob Holding, big up yourself, but my guy, bad starting position. Bad starting position. Let's not lie now. I think that's an own goal, man. Let's see who they give it to. Calvert-Lewin, though, that guy is a problem. For me, I think if Arsenal, it's gonna sound mad, but if Arsenal actually want to get somewhere, you got to be looking at people like Calvert-Lewin, man. You got to be looking at people like Calvert-Lewin. You got to be looking at those players that are gonna cause defense problem. Calvert-Lewin works hard, man. Works hard, gets in the way, gets onto things. Like, Rob Holding, like I don't like to criticize players, but Rob Holding, my guy, you cannot say that was a good starting position, bro. He just looks nervous now as well. Let's see. Um, don't get me wrong. I want Arteta to succeed, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, I want him to succeed. Listen, I'm not a negative guy. I'm sure you lot are not negative people as well. But fam, what is this, bruv? Like, what is this, man? You know, let's be real in it. We can be real as fans. We have to be real with each other as colleagues in life and peers and all of that. Yeah, realism is the way forward. Fam, this ain't good enough, innit? Arteta, I don't know. Like, if that was my player and I was a manager, I'll be like, bro, I don't like to criticize. Like I said, in it, I don't like to be negative or be angry. Hey, Richarlison, though, that guy is kicking the ball off the pitch for fun. He's just giving away possession for fun today. But yeah, I would have said to him like, bro, you cannot be serious, man. You cannot be serious. Bad starting position, bro. Relegation won't happen to Arsenal, and the Titanic was unsinkable. Need I say anymore? I low-key want us to lose so Arteta can start packing. I mean, look, it's a weird one. With Arsenal, yeah, you want the team to lose so change could happen, but this board is not serious. Like, this board will go and get the next person, and then, do you know what I mean? They might just go and get Eddie Howe or somebody else. He probably won't come, but do you know what I mean? Like, they won't get a serious manager. They just go for cheap options. Gans. Oh, Eddie, take your time, bro. Take your time, bro. Let's get behind him. Let's get behind him. Come, let's get behind him. I mean, that was a good ball from Tierney, though. Great cutback. Look, take it. You had space. You had space. Take a touch. Bend it. Oh my day. He just sliced it. It's just that awareness, man. It's just that awareness, man. Come on, Eddie. Arteta for dead. Nah, that's rude. Nah, I'm joking, but Arteta out, though. Alright, cool. 1-1. 1-1 is so serious with it, man. Alright, well, I like that they're coming back swinging. Nice try and Nketiah. Yeah, I mean, that's it. We just go look at it like that, man, because, bro, this is the life of an Arsenal fan. Call it that. Call it that. Saka, hey, Tierney, great ball again. Great ball again. Mina, would you have Mina at Arsenal? Again, strong, look, mobile, just gets across. Oh, gosh. Who's that? Willian on corners. Cleared away. From Richarlison it looks like they're setting up with this guy, man. Honestly. Also, guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button as well. Trying to go for it, man. Share this with anyone who you think will like it. Post it on your social medias, whichever. Sabai, oh my days, just take it long, man. Sabai was taking long, but Arsenal is very, very like slow in the transition, slow in the build-up, slow in everything, man. A good tackle from Godfrey, really. Like, those are them crunching tackles you don't want to be on the end of. I would take anyone, Mina, whoever, if they improve the squad. Do you think he would? I mean, I think Mina, he looks all right now in it. Maybe he would have to be a squad player. He's winning all his aerial duels. He's winning all his little one-to-one battles. I can't lie today. But the problem with some of these players are like, especially in the teams like Everton or whatnot, they're good for so long, or they're good for so many games, and then they really just fall off, man. They really start to show inconsistency. So that being said, I mean, you can you can probably get him in, but I don't know, man. I think Arsenal need to be trying to, do business better. Go and get some of these players for cheap if you can. If not, you will spend money, man. I think he does improve Arsenal to a degree, though. Oh my days! Again, Nketiah, Saka. What do we do with this team, man? Carlson, now he's playing. Calvert-Lewin, look at the way this guy's just. Oh. Hey, they're just popping us, man. We're sitting back though. We're sitting way back, but then they're just passing it through us. Do you honestly think Ozil would improve the squad? I think Ozil would bring something attacking wise. So, for example, we don't really seem to have a creative midfielder. Yeah, I mean, Pepe is starting to play a little bit better. You got Maitland-Niles doing a bit better, but I don't think we have that guy who can just split open defenses and, you know, I mean, we probably don't even have the personnel to even support such players like Ozil, for example. But yeah, I feel like it will improve us because we don't have. If you put Ozil behind like a Aubameyang or whatnot, I think he gets more goals. We really need Uber right now. Oh, tell me about it, bro. But he ain't even looked on it recently. That's the key thing. He hasn't really looked on it, man. I don't think Ozil would improve much. The past couple of seasons when he has played, he contributed little. Granted, not much is happening now, so who knows? What's going on with the pitcher, man? We've got like heavy rain here, innit? Oh my days, bro, my picture's just gone. My satellite box is just cut. My skybox is cut. I don't know what's going on. I can't lie, man. But yeah, not much is going on with Ozil. I mean, I might have to watch this on my phone. I might have to watch this on my phone. Have I got Sky Go? This might have to get watched on my phone. That's okay, you're not missing much. Bruv, I'm telling you. It's like 1 minute delayed as well. Put screen rotation. Also, it's a holding on goal. This put screen rotation. Fam, this like sometimes just getting your getting your getting yourself set up on this thing. It's just a lot. Okay, you know what? Let me rest this for now. It's come back on the TV. But you're right. Ain't really missing much in this game, man. Maitland-Niles just dragged. I like this from Maitland-Niles. Good cross. Good penalty. I didn't think it was a penalty. Hey, this might be a way back in for Arsenal. Mate, I like this. I like that. Maitland-Niles, I like that. Yo, big up yourself. Hey, big up yourself. I like that, fam. I don't know. This is the thing with the whole Arteta effect here. Like, certain players have really started to develop, or, you see a slight improvement in them. Like Maitland-Niles, I think, to a degree. Like, before, you never really used to see him going into the box, and I don't know if that's because of England or what. I don't know, but yo, I like that, man. I like that. Big up Ings. Let him take the penalty as well, man. Let him take the penalty as well. I don't really trust Pepe with the penalties, but Maitland-Niles. See, those are the kind of players you need, stepping up, trying to get things done. Putting crosses in, getting into the box. Most importantly, getting into the box quick on the first 5 yards. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Nicola Pepe. Go on, son. Go on, son. I do not like this run up. Come on! Come on! My guy. 1-1 Arsenal. 10 minutes to half time. Let's go. Let's go. I give Ainsley Maitland-Niles that assist, fam. Give him the assist. Not the best penalty, not the worst. It's still winning. 1-1 Arsenal. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. We need this, man. We need this. Come on, boys. Let me just check something. Come on. Right. All right, got some light now. 100%. What position do you think fits A&M the best? Good question. I think he's really good at wing back. I think he's one of our better fullbacks as well. So he's doing good there. I'm not quite sure what he's playing today. Is he playing as a wing back or is he playing as a right mid? I'm not sure. Obviously, to a degree, it's wing back anyway, isn't it? So I think, yeah, I think he is playing as a wing back. Wing back is really good for him, but I don't know. Centre mid, centre mid, he does all right as well. I think for him, it's just more about getting from that stage of being all right to now, you know, I'm going to be a big player. I'm going to be one of the main players in this Arsenal team, and it's going to be evident because I feel like he can be a very big player and a good player for Arsenal, but it's got to be a lot more evident. Like, it's undeniable. When you think of Arsenal, you think, oh, Maitland-Niles is there. I think that's probably the level he's probably going to have to step up at. And I think he's perfectly capable. And who knows, he might get a big move. I can't lie to you. He might get a big move or he might become Arsenal captain. Things like that. Things like that. What do you not think, though? It's not always just one player, though. I think it's always going to have to be like a few players. They got to help each other. I'm just looking at the way Arsenal are very, very deep. Maybe this is good defensive shape, but the whole team is just parking the bus against Everton. I don't want to complain. You do have to grind out results sometimes, especially where like the likes of Aubameyang are not available. So it's a bit of a different one. But Yo, 1-1. 1-1. A&M is good. I think he should play more. 100. I agree. I agree. Like, um, I think he should play more as well. I don't know why Arteta sometimes just doesn't play him. Sometimes it's a random one. You just think, oh, where was Maitland-Niles tonight? That's what we're up against, though, isn't it? Let's see. Brighton versus Sheffield on Sunday. Tottenham, Leicester. Oh, tomorrow. Mate, I'm so tired. Man United Leeds. Let's see where Arsenal would be on the table down here. Oh, what do you call it? It's a free kick to Everton. Arsenal still in 15th. If they, oh my days, so if they win today, then they still don't even move up. This is the problem, man. This is the problem. We're at that stage already. You know, we're at that stage already where Arsenal a win doesn't move them up or anything like that. Liverpool are 6 points clear of Tottenham already. Obviously, Tottenham got a game in hand. Leicester, Southampton are up there as well. This has been a crazy league so far. Have you ever been to Everton Stadium? Liverpool's none. And those are two stadiums I would actually love to go to. I'd love to play at Anfield, but I'd love to watch a game as well. You know, that Liverpool is just culture, man. That's football culture. Let's see. Oh, come on, Tierney, yellow card. I know, man. What can you do? Gylfi Sigurdsson. I don't think he'll score in it, but yeah, yeah, it's fair enough. Straight at the wall. Obviously, Maitland-Niles was blocking. He was laying under to block any low shots, but Leno, would you not have kept Leno or Martinez? Because obviously they were both going for the number one. But would you have kept Leno or Martinez? Obviously, guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button as well. We are trying to at least get to 500 by the end of the month. Let's at least try. Oh my gosh, the Mina's just rough. Mina's just rough. Mason Holgate. He has been at Everton for ages. I don't know if we just review the first half so far. I mean, there are a few minutes to go, but I think Everton have been on top to a degree, and I don't think Arsenal have really demonstrated any signs of, winning this game. We equalized through a penalty. I think obviously Maitland-Niles, he did well to, attack, but we'll talk about it more at halftime. Prediction for full time, I say 3-1. I said it from the beginning. 3-1 Arsenal. 3-1 Arsenal, 3-1 Everton. I don't see Arsenal winning this. I can't lie. But yeah, guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. Comment below what kind of content you want to see. I'm not just a fan channel. I do all sorts of videos. So comment below. And I think I'll probably be doing more content now because I live in London and we are under Tier 4 restriction. Oh man, broads, we're in a world where we are ranked lower than Newcastle, Leeds, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, and Southampton. The world keeps turning. Fam, the only way is up, bro. This is unacceptable. Yeah, I mean, as Arsenal fans, yeah, one of the biggest clubs in the world, etc. One of the, even we can go as far to say as one of the richest clubs in the league, one of the richest clubs in the world, and we do not show it. We do not buy the personnel needed for the price that they should be bought at. Big up Alpha Eagle. Big up Alpha Eagle, man. Big up Alpha Eagle every single time. I preferred to keep Martinez. There was just a peace of mind and confidence when he was on the pitch. I think Leno's injury has caused him to go back. And Ketia, the shot, I don't know what's going on with my man. But yeah, I feel like Martinez, it's a weird one because obviously he hasn't actually played that many games for Arsenal as the number one. Obviously, Leno was injured, yes, but I feel like Martinez probably needed a bit more time to suit himself. I don't blame him for saying, look, brilliant from Calvert-Lewin, man. Calvert-Lewin is a problem. Calvert-Lewin is a problem. You need to buy players like that. Like, honestly. Oh, my days. What a shot. Leno cleans it up, though. Yeah, you need to buy players like a Calvert-Lewin and whatnot. Look, again, just slaps with the left foot. Yo, that was a good save from Leno. But yeah, Martinez put pressure on himself because he was saying that, obviously, it got to the end of the season, didn't it? And then after, he was saying, he wants to be number one and all of that. And I don't blame him, isn't it? But yeah, I think they just went with Leno. I mean, Leno has played more games. He's proved himself. And it's the guy we were talking about, Mina. Oh my days. 2-1. This is the worst time to concede. The worst time. All you have to do as Arsenal players, all you have to do is say, you know what? There's a set piece here in it. Yeah, there's a set piece here. We'll just put everything on it. Everything on the line to just get this ball away. But we look so weak from set pieces and crosses. Like, we got some big players, some experienced players, man. I don't know what it is, man. 1 minute of stoppage time as well for the first half. Let's see. Look, Mina just wrestles. Why did they put, who is that, Pepe? Why did they put Pepe on Mina? Mina's been roughing us up all game. Oh my days. Eddie as well, bro. You've been put in that area to clean up. Nah, this is a joke, man. This is a joke. I tried to stay positive, but this is a joke, man. Come on, lads. Come on, lad. Come on. We know you're professionals, innit? You gotta be better, man. You gotta be better than that. But we're just getting bullied, fam. We're actually just getting bullied throughout this game. That's 2 crosses. We look so weak from aerial play or aerial attacks. Why the heck did you put Pepe on Mina? Put Pepe to mark Mina. Mina's a beast. Mina's been roughing us, even if you didn't know. Let's say you just met Everton today. If I was the gaffer, if I was the manager, I'd be like, yo, Pepe, get off him. Put someone up. David Luiz, Rob Holding, El Nene. Get on him. I know you got to look out for Calvert-Lewin. You got to look out for Decore, Michael Keane. I get it. Mason Holgate, Godfrey, all of them. I get it. But bro, okay then, Pepe, block his run then, fam. He's just literally ran past 2 players. Arsenal, we have conceded from 2 sloppy defensive mistakes, and it's not even like, oh, it's unlucky or whatnot. The first one, what's his name? Rob Holding, his starting position was bad, bro. His starting position was bad, and he scores an own goal. The second one, Pepe don't even get close to him. Block the run. Both of you go down if you have to. I would rather we conceded a penalty than just let man run into the danger zone. Good job on Maitland-Niles, 100%. Big up Alpha Eagle always. Even as a Liverpool fan, I would like to see Everton beat Arsenal. Yeah, I can't lie to you, yeah. If Everton beat Arsenal today, I don't think it would be a criminal. I do not think it would be a criminal offence. Guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button as well. 2-1 Everton. What can we say about this? Half time. Let's think about it, right? So you've got Arsenal haven't really looked like they're gonna score from open play. We've got players just rushing at shots. We've got players, don't even look confident attacking wise. Um, Everton, they've just been bullying us up throughout the game from front to back. Michael Keane not having it. Mina not having it. You've got Tom Davis moving to us in midfield. Hammers ain't even playing now. Richarlison losing the ball so much. You've got Calvert-Lewin I see Calvert-Lewin just put his arm on a man and just bring it down in the middle of the field. Come on. Come on. Wow, the last thing we needed was to concede right before half time. That's it. Be professional about it. Game management. Just get over that line, bro. Let's get in at half time. We just scored. We equalized. Get in at half time. We couldn't even do that. Can't lie, man. Guys, if you haven't already, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. Try and get this video out there. Try and get the channel out there as well. We're at least trying to get 500 by the end of the month. At least trying to get 500 subscribers by the end of the month. As a player, what do you think Arsenal needs to turn this around besides score goals? In this game, at half time, as a manager, I would be saying, lads, we can't concede at half time. I mean, we can't concede just before half time because that's never ever good. Okay, we're 2-1 down. Let's go out there and be fearless. There's no pressure on you. Things are already bad. Yeah, things are already bad as an Arsenal player, as an Arsenal team. Go out there and just be fearless. Don't worry about losing the ball now or whatnot. Go out there, just attack. I'm an attacking-minded player. I'm an attack-minded fan, right? All you need to do is go out there, take on your wingers and, like Pepe and all of these lot, take on your fullback, and Ketia, I know dribbling isn't really his game, but move the ball and look to receive it in areas where you think you can affect the game, But when you do things like, oh, I don't want to lose the ball, or, you get in the box and you start shooting from any angle and you're rushing it, that's never ever good. And that's what happened. Really, yeah, let's be honest. We should have been at least 2 goals in it. Yeah, we should have had 2 goals. That cutback, a brilliant cutback from Tierney to Nketiah, and then Nketiah just slices it. He slices it because he rushed it. What do you lot think, though? So Rob Bolden send Ceballos Senior Beyblade back to Real Madrid. I don't even think they will have him. Let's be honest, he won't get into that Madrid team. And that Madrid team has not been doing well this year. No pressure. I like that mindset. We have nothing to lose. So go hard and take your chances. Play like men with no tomorrow. Exactly. Because let's be honest, some of these guys do not have a tomorrow at Arsenal. Let's be very honest. Or maybe, under normal circumstances, yes, they wouldn't have a tomorrow in a normal club with a normal manager. But maybe it's because they know that they're guaranteed to play again. Look at this showing. Willian, he's not covering Doucouré. He was with Doucouré before. He's not covering Doucouré. Then he goes to Iwobi. Doesn't approach him. And this is the thing. Like what we said, the Arsenal players are so comfortable. They can make certain mistakes and still be played. It's a weird one. I don't understand the team selection of Arsenal, but I don't like to be that negative fan and whatnot. But it's not negative. We have the right to question things. Smash subscribe, guys. Smash like, guys. Smash look at that. We're just losing the ball cheap. Smash the share button as well. I love that ball from Maitland-Niles, man. That was sauce, bro. That was saucy. Arteta's the goal, fam. I'm glad A&M is playing, but then he's starting Nketiah over Laka. I don't get the thinking. This is what I said at the beginning as well. I don't understand, like if he just kind of answered a few questions and said, "What?" Because I don't blame Nketiah, yeah. Like Nketiah's not gonna say to you, "I don't want to play. I think Lacazette should play over me." He's never gonna say that, and he's just doing the best he can. That's why I don't really like to get onto players, because I know that Nketiah is trying to do the best he can. But bro, Arteta, as a manager, I don't get it. Like, even this last goal with Mina, bruv, you've put Pepe on Mina. Pepe's not combative. Like, okay, you've got Elneny on Calvert-Lewin, you've got Saka on Michael Keane, and you've got Rob Holding. Is that Rob Holding? No. You've got Danny Ceballos on Mason Holgate. Is it Mason Holgate? I couldn't even see. Or Godfrey, one of them. They're all giants. They're all big beasts. I don't know. So, okay, it looks like he's trying to free up the people who are better in the air, yeah? Then they don't even get near it. You've put Nketiah on a, you know that bit, I don't even know what you would call it, but you know that zone that everybody just covers, near post, basically, innit? Yeah? You've put him there. Why didn't you put, if you're going to free up all the best headers of the ball, why didn't you just put David Luiz there then? Because these lot were not really marking anybody. You've put Ceballos on Mason Holgate. You've put Pepe on Mina. I don't get it, fam. I don't understand that. Arteta, I have to question you on that, bro. I don't understand that. Our midfield is so thin. Even if we remove players, it will still hurt. We don't have Guendouzi or Torreira at the moment. No links in January. This is another thing. Guendouzi, I heard that there was problems with his attitude and whatnot. But this might link back to the whole debate of Arteta's lost the dressing room, or Arteta doesn't really get along with certain players. And this is what I'm saying. Guendouzi was a guy that will put in a shift. I never saw this guy not put in a shift for Arsenal. I think he was a very good signing, in my opinion. And maybe people will criticize me for that. But Guendouzi will work hard. You wouldn't be getting overrun in midfield with Guendouzi there. Or Torreira. Torreira, I don't know what happened to him. He kind of fell out of love with Arsenal. But flipping heck, mate. You've got two good midfielders, or two midfielders who will help the likes of Ceballos and help the likes of Mesut Ozil, or I don't know who else. Do you know what I mean? Who else is even in that midfield? Don't even remember. Oh, El Neni or Xhaka. Yeah. You have those players to help get the best out of the better players, you know, and you upset both of them, or you can't manage both of them. Let me sip this water, guys. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. We're on the road to 500 subs. I mean, ultimately, I want to get 1,000. I don't think I'll get that by the end of the month, but let's try and get 500. Share this as well with people you think is going to like it. The manager is sending them out with no plan. Bro, it's evident. It's evident. I can't even disagree with you with that, because, yo, fam, you can't tell me that these lot know what they're doing. You know, that set piece there just said it all for me, innit? You have some of the best headers of the ball, not even, or some of the strongest players on the pitch, not even marking the opposition's biggest threat or the opposition's biggest aerial threats. I don't get it. Do you really think Ceballos? I mean, Ceballos, big him up, yeah? You could see my man was really hustling against, I think it was Calvert-Lewin. You could see my man was really trying, but I don't expect you to put Ceballos in the box to defend the corner. Like, I don't get it. Wouldn't you put him like at least edge of the box or further up the field so that if we do win the ball, you've got an attacking or creative player on there. I don't get it. Who did you leave up the field? David Luiz? Willian as being invisible. Why did he get brought back? I don't know. I can't answer that. And it's actually a good question. Why? And I don't like to blame the players because what can they do? Are they gonna say no, Gaffer? They're not. They're just gonna do it. Absolutely. I have no idea why Nketiah is playing over Lacazette. Blows my mind. Fam, Arteta will be sacked after Chelsea. I mean, I never, ever wanna see somebody lose their job or whatnot, but these lot get paid out good money. He will probably get another job one day. And for me, this is just like, it don't make no sense, innit? Like, it don't make no sense. Like, I don't know. If you're gonna keep Arteta long term, back him financially. You know what? As much as Arteta hasn't been good, and obviously this is clearly a tactical deficiency he has, or he's shown his tactical deficiencies. I don't think it's all his fault. I think he needs to be. I think he needs to be backed a lot more. You know, bring in some attacking coaches, bring in some, a good number two. Like Arsenal don't seem to be getting it right. Even if you look at the role Edu is playing, is Edu bringing in the right personnel, the right staff to help Arteta get the best out of his players? It's not just about Arteta. This isn't non-league football or whatever. I feel you, broads, about not being negative. I try to be positive, but at a certain point, you have to reconsider the circumstances. That's the thing. I feel like you do have to. And right now, we're just we're thinking, what's really good with Arsenal, man? Seriously. And I get it. Nketiah, I don't blame Nketiah either. He's not going to say, no, don't play me. He's going to go out and play. Yeah, I just think this is not the team for Arsenal. I mean, this is not the role for Nketiah. Goodison Park is looking nice though, with all the lights and that. Sub-Ceballos for Cedric. Oh man, I swear down, yeah. It's like, for me, why would you even do that? Not like obviously you can explain it to me, bro, but we don't have the personnel, man. Ceballos probably just gonna have to play 100% boards. Guendouzi fights his heart out. Torreira is passionate about his teammates, not necessarily Arsenal. We need more players like that. 100%. Like I feel like when you got players that really fight for the badge, and I always talk about this, isn't it? Whether I play with you or whatever, we need to be fighting for the badge. We need to be trying to move forward in a certain direction, and in my opinion, in the direction of winning, yeah, to get that W. When you have guys who are selfless and they're willing to do the dirty work for you, those players win you games. Those players win you championships. N'Golo Kante, Blaise Matuidi, even at Tottenham, like you're seeing it with what's the boy's name? Højbjerg. You've got people like other teams. Who could I think of? Other teams like Fernandinho. Who's that? Fabinho as well. Wijnaldum. Jordan Henderson. These are guys who, yeah, they bring a little bit on the ball, but these are guys who help the better players shine more and do their thing and ultimately win games. It's not all about everybody trying to be the star man and everybody trying to attack like that and whatnot. It's just more about, look, you need to have those players to bring you balance. Like what France had when they won the World Cup. Like what Liverpool had when they won the league. Balance. Look, straight away Everton just on us, fam. Just on us. My bro, how you doing? Yes, what's going on? Omar Ali, bro. Who's winning tomorrow? United or Leeds? Man United or Leeds? United look like they're back to a degree. I mean, they slapped Sheffield. Leeds are a bit of a bookie one, isn't it? They could win, they could lose. That's hard to tell. Guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. All of that, man. All of that. In a light-hearted take, sending Guendouzi to Germany was a good move. If Guendouzi was having attitude problems, they sent him to Germany where they aren't going to put up with a French Spitfire. This guy, that's a little war, like a World War II joke. I mean, look, yeah, you know what? You have a point there, though. Although you was joking, yeah, you have a point there. The German mentality is just more about finding solutions, which I rate it. I rate it a lot. It's all about finding solutions, you know, trying to improve things. Is it called the Kaizen method? There is something in Germany that they talk about. I don't know if it's called the Kaizen method or whatever. Because there's a similar method in Japan and there's one in Germany. And basically all they do is just focus on even improving a little bit every single day. Whether they're a car manufacturer, whether they're a road sweeper, whatever. This is like from what I've heard or what I've read, this is like an ethos that they have in that country. And when you look at some of the players, unlucky. When you look at some of the players, wow. When you look at some of the players that have developed their trade in Germany, like you can see it. Look at the likes of Jadon Sancho, sorry, Jude Bellingham, even like Haaland, Erling Haaland. So many players, man, they're just doing well. Leroy Sané has just gone to Germany and he's already doing bits. So, yeah, I think this is it. Guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Just the light rivalry of Germany and French, more of a neighbor rivalry than anything, is what I was getting at. Yeah, 100%. I get you. But I was thinking, you know what? Just in general, you see the attitude of the players coming from the Bundesliga, which is the German Premier League, is a lot better, you know, compared to some players. But guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, share it with anybody you think is gonna benefit or, you know, like this channel. You know, we're trying to get 500 subscribers. You know, by the end of the month, let's say by the end of the month, 500 subscribers. Let's see, bro. I'm able to watch Guendouzi with ESPN Plus here in the US, and he just has passion to fight and win. That's it. I mean, I'm kind of like one of those players, you know. I wouldn't describe myself as very good technically or whatnot, but we work, isn't it? Like you just sometimes in life, you know, you can be good at certain levels, but at football, the bare minimum, I would say the bare minimum that you need to show in football or in sport or in life is effort. That's the bare minimum. Not everybody's gonna be as talented as Mbappe, or, you know, not everybody's gonna be pretty, or not everybody's gonna be, you know, a mathematician or whatnot. But oh my days, Eddie, bro, I can see what you're trying to do, but that wasn't on, was it? You just forced it there. Calvert-Lewin is just causing us problems, man. But yeah, in life you need to just show effort. That's the bare minimum. It's minimal. It's for free. Show effort. Fight, you know, grit. Do what you can. Crawl over that line if you have to. Crawl. but you need that mentality. You know, don't have it. You know, when I link it back to football, yes, I'm gonna win that header. I'm not gonna let Calvert-Lewin bully me throughout the game. I'm not gonna let, what's the boy's name, Mina, just get in front of me. Even if I have to give him a little elbow, what a ball from Tierney. You know, we need the guy that can head balls in. I don't look. We put so many crosses in, and we don't have guys that are gonna head the ball. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm. What a ball, man. Tierney, I hope you get a move, bro, because Arsenal is not gonna develop you. It's something a lot of players lack: passion, fight, heart. It's crazy, and I really feel like that's the bare minimum. You know, the bare minimum doesn't mean run around like a madman, but the bare minimum you can have is just to say, "Come on, let's pull our socks up and really make a go of this, man." Well done, Eddie. Well done. Held it. Brought someone else into play. Well done. You know, that's why for me, Calvert-Lewin has gained the success that he has because look, I've kind of watched his journey in it since he was at Sheffield United. I remember he went to Northampton and he did well. You know, he did well, and I felt like he was too technical for those leagues, League One, League Two. I thought he was too technical for that. So I remember when he came to Everton and Ronald Koeman, I think it was, he said to him, "Look, you're not really technical, so you need to work on that." And I mean, he just worked on it. I still would say he's not the most technical for this Premier League standard. He's not rubbish, obviously, and he's quite a technical player, but he's not like the most technical where you would see like even to a degree, like a Aubameyang, you know. But he works hard, and I think I'm a big fan of him because he's really worked for what he's got, you know, and now he's reaping the rewards. You have to. People don't clock here, you know. Even some of these players like Luis Suarez and whatnot, one of the hardest workers on the pitch. Suarez will go and chase that ball down. He just had a lot of quality, so it might have outshadowed his hard work. But everybody, like, that's why they say Premier League, you gotta be fit. You have to be fit. You cannot be a joke, man. We put so. Oh my days, we hit the post. David Luiz unlucky. That was a very scrappy effort, but we hit the post. We hit the post. Let's get a close up of that. No, they can't do it right now. So Bias, come on, Arsenal. Come on now. That's it. Oh, Eddie, unlucky. Look, I don't think he's ready. Eddie's not ready, but look, he's doing his best. How many people who would love to play for Arsenal with a fraction of those Arsenal wages and give more heart than the current team? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like that, isn't it? I think obviously we don't know what instructions they've been given. Oh, come on, Pepe, man. Come on, Pepe. It's not that deep, man. It's not that deep. Come on. Didn't chase down the ball. But yeah, I feel like we just have lack of heart, man. Lack of motivation in this team. You know, you couldn't do that with Mourinho. Guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button as well. Share this with anybody who you think is gonna, you know, like this channel or whatnot. We're trying to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year. 500. So we need 7 more, basically. But I don't want to be just on 500 because somebody could, you know, leave or whatever, and then I will have 499. So let's try and get over that mark. And then, I mean, maybe next target for next year is 1,000. We're probably going to get relegated. Oh, wait, I didn't read this. No, don't tell Tierney to leave. He's so good. We just need to give him a better support cast. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I understand from a player's point of view. And Arsenal is a stepping stone club. It is not a club where you want to finish your career if you haven't really had the career in the beginning. So, for example, when you have a Aubameyang or a Lacazette, they've had a decent career so far. Maybe not to the heights that they wanted it to be. You know, Aubameyang never got that Real Madrid move. Neither did he get that Barca move. But it was really that Real Madrid move that he wanted, didn't it? He didn't get that. You had what's his name? Oh, come on, Tierney. Lacazette, didn't really get the France career that he wanted. So, I mean, it's not really that bad if they finish their career with Arsenal getting a lot of money and then maybe they go like MLS or whatever. Good ball from William. Saka. Unlucky. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Saka's good, but I don't really see it the way everybody else sees it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't really see it the way everyone else sees it. Everyone talks like he's the next best thing. I think he's good, but I don't know about next best thing. We are probably gonna get rid of Ceballos for Cedric and push A&M into the middle. I mean, that might be a thing. A&M has been getting that defense, relatively speaking, of course, because Arsenal in general haven't really been getting that Everton. But maybe that's a thing, because when you look at the bench, I mean, only really Laka. That, in fact, that being said, yeah, why don't we put Laka on there? Like, what's his name? And Nketiah's slightly, it's not really working for him. Get Laka on. What are we saying? Arteta in all the way to the championship? Hey, 1-1, you're wicked, man. You're not easy, bro. You're not easy. Look, I would say, yeah, if you're going to build for the long term, you keep Arteta, but you need to back him financially. How do you expect a manager, especially one who's not experienced, how do you expect him to get, how do you expect him to get your team up to top four? Because I'm sure that's the expectation. Like, how do you expect him to do a job for you? It doesn't work like that. Like, you need to be backing him financially. You need to be, putting the right people around him, the best support, the best backroom staff and stuff like that, man. The board, I don't know. I really need to look into this Edu situation. I'll probably have a chat with Curtis. Sorry, guys. Somebody called me. I don't think Arteta is the man to lead Arsenal forward, sadly. I want him to do well at Arsenal, but I don't see it happening anytime soon, and we don't have much time. Yeah, that's it. I think that's the best way you could sum it up. That's the best way you could sum it up. Guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button as well. Share this with anybody who you feel like will enjoy this channel. We do all kind of videos, and guys, you can hit me up on my Instagram, suggesting me what kind of videos you want to see. It's here. Yeah, suggesting me what kind of videos you want to see. And yeah, man. Tell me about Discord as well. If anyone knows about Discord, tell me about Discord. That's a thing I'm trying to get into. Facts. I would love to see him do well. I wish for him to turn it around and take us forward, but he doesn't look like he has the ability to do that. I see nothing to believe in, bro. It's hard. Look, when we look at Arteta, he hasn't had a pre-season with Arsenal. He hasn't had a pre-season with Arsenal because of COVID. He hasn't really. I don't think he's really brought in his own players, but I don't know. Can we judge him like that? I don't know. I believe there are managers out there who can succeed at Arsenal, not win the league, but give a fighting chance to make top four. There are many managers out there. We Just need to find the right one now. So who would you say is the right one? Because Ancelotti at Everton looks good. I mean, who else? I'd say Ancelotti. I wanted Mourinho, but you don't bring Mourinho in if you don't back him financially. And do you think he could boost such players? Like here, they just don't have it in the minute. So I don't know if he would get along with David Luiz as well. Don't remember, but I would like Mourinho. Well, forget about Mourinho now. That's kind of done. You've got Poch. Poch is a guy that can do things on the cheap. Brendan Rodgers, he can do things on the cheap. He's good. But I think Brendan Rodgers, that's a man who's serious in it. And you need to be like very, very clear with him on what you're gonna, oh my days. Godfrey is just getting at us, fam. Godfrey is just getting at us, fam. Everton are just getting at us. Just squad. Okay, so let's talk about the squad as well, yeah? So obviously I said the managers who I'd probably want as Ancelotti, Brendan Rodgers, maybe Nagelsmann, maybe like a, I don't know. I don't know who else is a realistic target. But let's just say, maybe you're Henry, but you need to back these lot financially. Personally, I don't even think Henry would even want to take the job of Vieira or like whoever, Lundberg or whoever else is in management now. I don't think they would even want to take the job. Maybe flipping poor Sol Campbell would want the job. He's struggling to get a job anywhere else. Maybe he would want the job in it, but I don't know. Half the Everton players are average or not that great too. Yet look at them. Iwobi, Davis, Mina, Pickford, left back. They're not great, but look where they are. Yeah. No, I get you. I agree. Bro, it's the same for everyone. It's true. It's the same for everyone, but he's never had a preseason with this team. I know Ancelotti, I don't know if he has, I don't remember, but Ancelotti is more experienced. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think he's ever had the preseason with Arsenal, ever, where he was to implement, where he can implement his style. Although I don't even know what his style is. But you know what? I'll be so honest with you. Yeah? When you can't implement your style, or if you don't have a preseason or whatnot, then is it fair to say that you probably keep the players in for extra work, like double, triple training sessions? I've heard about that at League Two. I've heard about that even at Tottenham. I heard that they were just doing a lot of training. You know what I'm trying to say? So maybe that's the way forward. If you really want to implement your style, look at that, Joe Willock. I mean, I'm quite undecided on Joe Willock here. I think he's a good player, but I don't know. I'm not really with him like that. I can't lie to you. But big him up, man. I'm glad to see that he's getting minutes. Arteta trusts the youth and all of that, but I don't know. I believe there are managers who can get the best out of players. Maybe at Leicester's level, I get we're not a Man City, Liverpool, or Chelsea, but there's nothing to say we can't be a Leicester or Everton. Can you see the way Arsenal have declined? Just by that comment. Big up yourself, Fraser. Big up yourself. But can you see the way that Arsenal has declined so much, that we are trying to be, or even an Arsenal fan, and I do not blame him. But can you see the fact that we are actually saying we want to be like Leicester and Everton? I can't even talk about it. Problem with those managers, they wouldn't stay long. Bigger clubs with bigger budgets would take them away. Yeah, but do you know what? I feel like they would improve things at Arsenal. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I feel like the board are just the biggest problem. But they will improve. Like, nobody's gonna. I reckon, yeah, with Arsenal, it's such a big rebuild project that nobody's actually gonna be able to take us to that level straight away. He turned it around in like 1 year or 2 years. management doesn't even go like that anymore. You know, they don't give people 10 years anymore or things like that. Like, I think the last person after Wenger to have a long-term job at a club, at one club, was David Moyes. And he went for the Man United job, and ever since then, he's just been all over the place, really, innit? Problem, okay. 1 year in, and none of us know what our style of play is. We look like 11 players with no plan. Where are we going? Yeah, I agree with you, man. I feel like we're not really. I mean, we seem to put crosses in the box, but then we don't have the personnel to score those goals. For example, Eddie and Ketia, even Aubameyang, these guys don't score headers, you know, but we are just whipping balls into the box. It's not like we got Giroud. And I keep saying, why don't we get Giroud on a cheap in January? Like, people say, no, but I can't lie. In this game here, Giroud would have at least scored one. Brendan Rodgers would be great, but he's happy at Leicester, I believe. Yeah, he's happy at Leicester, but then, you know what? These players, I mean, these managers, they want to manage the big clubs. Yeah, I had the Arsenal job. You know what I mean? They want to be in London. You know, like, attracting a player to Leicester and attracting a player to London is two different things, you know? Like, players want to play for a London team and, you know, the traditional big clubs, and, you know, you can just say to them, yeah, we're really trying to get back up to where we need to belong. They'll be like, yeah, they want to help you. I would not give Arteta any money to spend because he looks clueless, can't be trusted. Maybe that's how the board think. He's a decent option for sure. You are staying very positive for an Arsenal fan at the moment. Respect. Yo, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, man. Thank you. You just have to be in it. Poch, Gerard, Hag. Who's Hag? Who's Hag? Gerard is looking good. I still think it's a bit early though. And I don't know if he would ever. Gerard is so sentimental, yeah. I don't think he would ever go and manage Arsenal. But you never know, like because it's one of those teams, isn't it? Because he can't manage any other team other than Liverpool in the Merseyside. So absolutely, you don't need elite players. You need a squad that fits a defined system, works hard, and works well together. Like you said, look at Everton right now. Yeah, nah, facts, guys. Exactly. None of us know what the style even is. It's ridiculous after one whole year. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one, man. It's a weird one. I hear rumors that Arteta doesn't get the players that he wants and all of this, but I don't know. I would definitely take Rodgers. Yeah, 100. I would as well. Undecided on Joe Willock. He still has a lot of potential, but here's hoping he gets there soon. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There are a lot of teams with worse players doing much better. We do not have the 15th best players in the league, not even close. That is a very good point. So then what does it say about the manager, you know? What does it say about the manager? No, not close. He doesn't look ready. He hasn't showed me enough yet. His development isn't being helped by the mess we're in. That's the thing. Like, you can't have young players. Good turn from Willock. Oh, he just slips. I don't know with Willock, man. I like him. I think he's got the potential there in it, but I just think sometimes like he just Martinelli. Come on, you know what? This might be too much for him. Like 20 minutes. I think you got to give him 10. He's just had a bad injury. Hopefully he stays fit, man. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. God forbid. Martinelli is a player I'm really excited to see. He's got a great attitude as well, man. But for me, I think Laka needs to come on. Laka needs to come on. There's no point putting him on the bench. He's not in good form. You're just putting him on the bench, hurting his confidence as well. Oh man, bro, good call out on me showing how far they've declined when we envy Leicester. Everton is bad. Facts, bro. Exactly. It makes no sense crossing all game. They wouldn't let Giroud leave now. He's on fire. I mean, this is it, man. Like, the thing is, yeah, Chelsea got 3 strikers. Really, yeah, the fact that Giroud is playing a lot more is because Tammy Abraham is not doing what he's meant to be doing. Because in an ideal situation for Lampard and possibly Chelsea, they're taking off Pepe. I don't know. But anyway, in an ideal situation, Chelsea would actually have Tammy Abraham firing, Timo Werner playing as well. Um, you know, those are the 2 strikers, maybe one for the youth team, innit? But Giroud is not their first choice striker. Going into the season, I know that they wanted like a Werner and Tammy Abraham to be the top guys. Giroud was probably going to be playing in the League Cup, mate. But look, Giroud's just showing his quality, man, and I think he's just the most disrespected player in the Premier League, maybe even in football. The Ajax manager, I'll check him out. Martinelli, bro, I'm excited. Bro, Gerrard is doing a great job. He has a style of play that I think would work with the players we have too, and would be a great strategy moving forward. Yeah, I mean, look, for me, Gerrard is like, well done, Martinelli. Well done. Well done. Squeeze up, lads. Yeah, look. Calvert-Lewin is just, that guy is just giving us problems. How many times have I said that today? But yeah, Gerrard, it sounds like he's doing very well at Rangers, you know, and this goes to show that Celtic are not an easy team to just manage or an easy team to just win the league with. You still got to be a good manager, as Brendan Rodgers is and what he proved, or as he has proven to us. But I feel like English football is just completely different. Like, you can be doing your thing at Rangers. I think you'll need one job in the Premier League or one job in the Championship just to kind of, you know, really, really find out his style. Right? I'm not really with these managers or these former players just becoming managers of the top club straight away. Because it's hard, man. It's not. Y'all think it's easy? It's hard, man. It's really hard. Come on, Martinelli. Great touch. Great touch. Go on, Eddie. Go on, move, Eddie. Move, Eddie. Restart. Restart, William. Well done. Well done. Drive, Maitland. Drive. Go on, drive, Saka. We're waiting too long. Don't worry, man. That's it. Ceballos. This is decent from Arsenal. Willian, man. Relax, man. Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy, man. Relax, man. That was good build-up play. We still weren't pulling the trigger, but that was good build-up play. Hopefully this is not too early. Don't want to see him leave. Don't want to see him have a setback. Yeah, that's what I think as well. I don't want Martinelli to have a setback. Yo, do you know what? There's a lot of Brazilians playing in the Prem now. Just seeing a lot. Obviously, you got Willian as well, Martinelli, Gabriel. Look at Lacazette. Look at the time. 15 minutes left. I think Martinelli should have been coming on now, not Laka. I do not understand. Very true. Absolutely. It's not easy. Very few companies in this world give top jobs to former employees right away. And there's a reason. Couldn't have said it better, bro. There's a reason. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So I don't know where this football has a lot of sentiment sometimes, you know? Like, now Arsenal look like they're really trying to attack. I still don't think they should be putting crosses in like that because we have no height, no aerial ability in that sense. But I feel like had Lacazette started, this is a game we could have probably won. You know, you need to just play him through this so he can get back into form. Danny Ceballos, I don't know what he's looking at. Don't worry, 15 minutes left. we just go back. We just get back on it. 15 minutes left. Let's see, Lacazette coming on for, what was that? And Nketiah. I mean, that should have been done ages ago. Wow. There's a reason people have to work the ways up. Everyone starts low and has to prove their way up. Works for managers as well. Arteta, I believe, will be a good manager one day. I believe he'll be a very good manager one day as well. That's why I'm saying, oh wait, let me see what you say before I say anything. But I believe it would have benefited him to start a lower club, League One Championship, before hitting a big club like Arsenal. That's the thing. When you look at it, Frank Lampard, okay, Frank Lampard could have easily been like a 10th place club or 10th place manager. You've got like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Who else is a former player in this league? There's someone else. Like a former Premier League player from the last 10 years, let's say, or whatever. You could have had, free header from Michael Keane. It's just, he messed it up. But this is where we're just so bad. Look, he just stayed. Rob Holding has no clue what's going on. He hasn't got a clue what's going on. He's just marking space. I don't get it. But yeah, you've got a few former players from like the last decade or 15 years, and they've all gone to ply their trade somewhere else before getting the big job. For example, Ole, he was in his home country, then he went to Cardiff, obviously, now he's at Man United. Frank Lampard went to Derby, did well at Derby. Oh my gosh, again, another cross where we don't even really score from crosses. But yeah, he went and done very well at Derby. I'm a big Lampard fan, innit? Willock doesn't even look across the box. He just hits it. I don't like people that cross like that. Alright, bros, if you could send out 3 players in January and replace them, who would they be? That's a good question. I think maybe, I'm not even trying to be rude, and I don't mean this disrespectful to anybody, but Rob Holding, for me, I don't know what's good with him. Rob Holding out, we'll go for midfield, I'd say. I don't know. I'll replace them with realistic targets. So I'd say midfielders, you could get rid of like a Shaka, maybe, or El Neni, either one. And then striker or forward player, I would probably get rid of Laka. And I don't even mean it because I don't like Laka. It's more because I think Laka is just done with Arsenal, innit? That's it. But I think, who would I get in? Wow, what a ball from Calvert-Lewin. Well done. Maitland-Niles, well done. Yeah, he's saying, come on. Mate, hey, give him the armband. You know what, yeah? Do you know what I like about that defense from Maitland-Niles, yeah? He knew the ball was gonna go past him, right? So he's already ready to defend against Richarlison. Some players would have probably tried to open their body out. Sometimes they do intercept it. Look who we got on corners. We've got what's the boy's name? Ceballos trying to protect the keeper. You got Willock on Calvert-Lewin. That's a bit of a better matchup. Ainsley Maitland-Niles on Mina. I know Maitland-Niles is strong in that, but fam, Mina is a beast, fam. Like, he's just, I don't know. And you can't even get touched tight like that anymore. You got Saka and Willock on Michael Keane. It will be edge of the box. Okay. I don't get it. I don't get this aerial marking. Look, Richarlison is free again. We cannot mark in the box. We're actually going man for man, and we're still not able to mark anyone. Anyway, yeah, the three people that I would replace, they have to be realistic targets. So I would probably say, you know what? Even if I look at this Everton team right now, Michael Keane looks like he would shore it up a bit. Maybe even there's a few centre backs who could come to Arsenal. Let's just say Michael Keane for now. Midfielders, I'd say. You know what? I will just keep it with Everton. Michael Keane, you could put in a defensive mid of like Doucouré, because people were saying they wanted Doucouré as well. And I am not gonna lie, Calvert-Lewin, I think he'll do very well at Arsenal. I think he'll do very well at Arsenal. He's got good hold-up play. You could put him up there with Aubameyang or someone like that, and he scores goals. Mate, I'll just, you know what I mean? What do you think of William Saliba? Remember all this fuss trying to get him and he's not playing? Yeah, I didn't understand that as well. Like, I don't understand some of Arteta's decisions. I don't know if they're fully his decisions. I don't know if they're fully his decisions, but I don't understand that. But look, again, let's look at, Seamus Coleman. He used to be so good back in the day, man. It will be. Yeah, they're going to shut up shop now. 8 minutes to go. Just going to shut up shop. Big up Alex Iwobi, of course. Yeah. All right, William Saliba. Yeah, I mean, what was the point of getting him? Get him just to loan him back all the time and just to not play him, not include him in I think it was the Europa League squad. Didn't include him in. I don't even think he's made his debut for Arsenal yet. But, you know, they just want to mess around with a young boy's career. I think his agent needs to get him out of Arsenal ASAP. I agree, Arsenal is not the place to be learning everything. It is possible for a man to step into a big job without experience and be great from the jump, but it's unlikely. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. I feel like it's a thing where, like, who's done it? A few people have done it. I know they've done it as like caretaker manager or you know, interim manager, same sort of thing. Like, see, Martinelli's just rusty, man. I feel for him, man. I feel for him. That one just went for Biffy a minute, but I feel for him. But yeah, you get players who do it decent as first time managers, but I don't know. Like you said, in it, it's unlikely. It's unlikely, and can Arsenal afford to be taking that risk? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We've got approximately 5 minutes. Mate. Where do we go from here? I do still feel like Everton are going to win it 3-1. Wow, Pickford just slapped that. Arsenal have got better as the game's gone on. I don't know if Everton have just tired themselves out. But Arsenal have got better. I wonder if we're playing tomorrow. Probably going to have one of them have a meeting. Meeting via Zoom. Right. Look at that. Calvert-Lewin is just there, man. He's just there. Maitland-Niles for me has been probably Arsenal's man of the match to some degree. Cannot lie to you. No, we've got Willian, Martinelli, well done, Laka. Look at that. We're already looking better, man. We're already looking better. I don't know why these look. Obviously, Martinelli can't start. I know that, but I don't know why he didn't like put Laka, man. Laka's hold-up play is 10 times better. it's absolutely unlikely there are managers who did decently from the start, but they're the exception, not the rule. So many factors come into play when it comes to head management, not just tactics. 100% management. That's why it's probably one of the hardest jobs in football, because management is like, there's so much that it encompasses, and it's better to learn the subtle intricacies before you go all out at a higher intensity organization clubs. Yeah, he needed. I really feel like, I thought Chris Willock just scored, but um right, with with what you said, yeah, you're right. You're right. I think Arteta should have probably just went and, you know, maybe managed that New York City FC or whatever, or, you know, got like a championship club or something like that. Because even if you look at look at our manager and look at their manager, like the two should really switch around in my opinion. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is better than Bellerin. I would prefer Maitland-Niles over Bellerin. I would prefer Maitland-Niles. Look at our our next, was that 6 fixtures? Man City, Chelsea, Brighton, West Brom. I don't know how many points we'll get from that. Well, we can't get points from Man City because that's obviously going to be a cup game. We're normally good in cups, but yeah. Bro, what's your take on Bellerin? Yeah, so Bellerin, I mean, look, I've always said, yeah, and this is no disrespect, but I feel like defensively, he's not the best. What Bellerin was really good at was his recovery run, because he was fast and he was, you know, he was just good at kind of tackling from in that sense. But standing up wingers and, you know, midfielders or strikers, he's not the best at it. I can't lie to you, he's not the best at it. So we need to understand what he's actually good at, you know. And as crazy as it sounds, he's not really good at defending like that, you know. But then getting forward, he wasn't really that good either, you know, the crossing and all of that. So he's a bit hit and miss. But I feel like Arsenal just isn't the club for him anymore. I really like Bellerin as a person, um, but I just don't think he fits at Arsenal anymore. You know, I think the fans are getting a bit mad at him and, you know, all of that. I think if he, you know what though, I'll be so honest with you. If he went to another team, I reckon he'll play much better. I just don't see it working at Arsenal no more. It's things like Bellerin playing in all. Sorry, it's things like playing Bellerin all the time that make this guy's rude. And Keita over Laka's nuts. Yeah, I don't understand that. But it suggests to me, or if Arteta was to come out and say, I am going to play Eddie over Laka because I'm looking to get rid of Laka in the summer and Eddie is going to be here for the long term, I'd have no issue. I would literally have no issue. But because there's no explanation to it, we have to use our imagination. Willian every week is nuts. I mean, obviously, Willian is a new signing, so they're probably going to force it. Mustafi, Luis can offer new deals. It's nuts. Bacon Xhaka to say is nuts. Martin is being sold, Leno Stein is nuts. That's quite a list of crazy decisions. Fam, it doesn't even end there, does it? Doesn't even end there, my guy. No doubt we're in agreement where Arteta should have started out. I don't blame him for accepting the Arsenal job, but it's not good for Arsenal to have such low standards in regards to experience. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Fraser, bro. And it's like, when you think about it, yeah, Arteta was just the cheaper option. You know, I remember at the time, like, when he got the job and they were talking about, we want to have Mourinho, we want to get this guy or that guy. Look at Martinelli's work rate, man, and the quality. That guy is going to get a move. You know, and they were saying like, oh yeah, Martinelli needs a few games at oh my day, Saka, man. I'll be honest with you, yeah. Saka just lost the ball. I'll be so honest with you, man. I don't know. Everybody talks about Saka like he's the next best thing. I don't know, man. I think he's good, but I don't know. But I think he's just got a lot to learn, man. You need to give the guy time to develop. Don't flipping heck Willock, man. Don't put so much pressure on him. But yeah, you're right. Arteta was just like a cheap option. His standard wasn't really high. Yeah, we can't be surprised that Arsenal are in this position. 100%, bro. I don't blame Arteta ever. He had to take it, but true. After made a mistake, the decision to hire him seems crazy. Couldn't have said it better. I guess I agree. Bellerin seems like a genuine person, but good person only gets you so far on the pitch. I agree. It may be time for a change of scenery for Bellerin. Again, not personal. Yeah, I think I honestly think that Bellerin will do well at a Paris. You know, I know he's into his fashion as well and all of that. So I reckon him in a Paris or a Milan, you know, whether that be Inter Milan, AC Milan again, the lifestyle there would suit him as well. The Everton are really trying to shut up shop. They're taking off Calvin. But yeah, maybe a Paris, Milan. Um, I don't think Bundesliga really suits him now. But I reckon, yeah, Italy or France. Spain, I don't know. Maybe Atletico Madrid. I don't know. Again, these are all fashion capitals of the world, you know. And I think having a, I'm saying it, I'm not even saying it to be patronizing or sarcastic towards Bellerin, but having a happy player or having a player in an environment where they're happy is very important, you know. It's very important. Fraser, I have nothing against him as a person. He seems like a nice person, like you said. As a player, though, he has regressed. Injuries have contributed to his downfall, so not all his fault. Not all his fault at all, but again, it's like the foul throws and that. They got to stop, man. They got to stop. 1-1, I feel you 100%. Plus, what Bruce said, he seems very into fashion. Sometimes I wonder if the Arsenal job means to fund this true fashion, which is fashion. I mean, that's it. That's it. And it's like, I can't be mad at him for that. You know, I like players who have their own. I like people who have their own interests. You know, whether it's like you said, Fraser, one time, you like seafaring novels and that. I don't know. I just like when people have their own um, interests. That's the word. I like when people have their own interests, and I just think, like, I remember even watching on The Last Dance. If you've seen that Netflix documentary, The Last Dance, and it was, now obviously if you haven't seen it before, it's about the Chicago Bulls uh, NBA team, you know, American basketball team, and how they went to go win like their sixth championship or something like that. And they were just basically saying how a lot of the players were probably not going to be there the next season or the next year. So, you know, they were trying to get the best out of them to win this championship. Anyway, you have Dennis Rodman, yeah, and they were like, look, oh, unlucky. They were like, yeah, we just let him do what he wants because when you have a happy Dennis Rodman, he's gonna play well. But when you're controlling him and all of that, it's difficult. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's difficult to get a good Dennis Rodman, I think he's a very defensive player. Yeah. So I think this is just how it is with football in general now as well. Like, you need to have players happy. Like Aubameyang has his, you know, his clothes and um, um, you know, other players just have their thing. I remember even Raheem Sterling talking about how, yes, go on Ainsley. Oh my gosh, what a ball! What a ball! Go on Saka. Why would you shoot there? I don't get it. Why would you shoot there? Why would you shoot there? Guys, give me 1 second. Tierney, don't cross it. Don't cross it there. Don't cross it there, man. We don't score. Oh my days. Oh my days. Why would you cross it there? Why would you cross it there? I don't get even I can see he's trying to give it to I don't know why Saka shot there. That made no sense. We make some we make some decisions that don't make sense as players in Arsenal. Go on, set him. Go. Oh my gosh. Drive. Drive. Come on. I don't understand this referee. We're still on the attack. But you know what? The time was over. Arsenal 2. I mean Everton 2, Arsenal 1. Let's go through the comments. Yeah, so like I'm saying, innit, having happy players gets the best out of them. Yeah, hopefully he does, bro. Cat will coach him. Dude, Rhodes, I feel you. Happy employees are key. My job is currently having morale problem, and we do what we do to the best of our abilities, but motivation runs out quickly. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. Big up yourself as well, by the way. I know what job you do. Big up yourself, man. We are all bros. There's nothing wrong with having other interests, but sometimes it's like certain players use Arsenal to fund that other interest. I mean, yeah, definitely, but you know that football is obviously their first love, isn't it? It's obviously their first love, but it's like it it needs. How do I explain this? Because I know certain players, even in the Premier League, they do other things like music and they have other interests. But you know that football's their first love. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like if they said, "Oh, what would you rather do? Play football or do music?" They'll say play football because the truth is, like, there's people. There's a guy. There's a podcast that I like to watch here called High Performance Podcast, and I haven't watched this episode yet. But basically, it's about a guy that used to play for Man City, and he made his own clothing line, Manet Devoir, I think it's called. But yeah, that was his choice. He wanted to do fashion, but right, 1-1. He's made his money. He's still young. Soccer. Yeah, bro. Bare at the time, bro. We found another game we've lost. Let's look at the table quickly. Everton in second, um, 5 points behind Liverpool. Could you imagine Liverpool and Everton? Arsenal 3 points from Newcastle, and Newcastle could actually, if we look at if Leeds and Newcastle even win one game each, we're 4 points behind. I didn't see who that was. Let me check. We'll be 4 points behind Crystal Palace, and then again, Aston Villa have 3 games in hand on us. They're already 5 points clear of us. That's the difference. Guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button as well. Share this with anybody who you think is going to be interested in obviously watching this. Spread the word. Let's have a debate, man. Let's talk about it, man. Arsenal are relegation contenders. You're not lying. How many points from safety are they? 5. Let's say if Fulham get a win tonight, yeah, that means Newcastle will still have one game in hand, and Fulham will be 2 points behind us. Yeah, all right. The likes of West Brom and whatnot, they're probably not catching us now, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of teams around us have games in hand over us. They win. Let's say Brighton win, and Burnley win 2 games in hand, and Fulham win their game in hand. That might not be mathematically possible, but you can see how the Arsenal keep losing games. Their current form is so bad. We can do yeah, he's going nowhere. That's what I'm saying. I might do a player ratings another time, maybe late tonight or maybe another time. I could even do one today, but fam, it's just a mad thing. It is literally a mad thing. Arsenal right now. Nah, you're cool. Soccer, football, whatever. Yeah. Call it what you want, man. Call it whatever you feel to call it. Can you believe it though? Bro, 2-1 to Everton. Just my American show up now. Big up, man. Big up. This is just a mad thing, man. I feel like, again, where did it go wrong? We didn't want to play. We didn't want to play. We have no real style. We're whipping balls into the box like nobody's business. And we don't have good headers of the ball. For me, Eddie shouldn't have started. I feel like he didn't do much better than Laka did in 15 minutes. But still, Arteta persists with this guy. I don't know why. Maybe, do you know what, yeah? You don't really do stuff like this. Like, you don't really put people like Nketiah in over experienced players like Lacazette. What you do is put these players on loan. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You put them on loans. I know he was on loan at Leeds. He might need another, but he's not. He's looking like a championship player in Arsenal, in the Premier League side. Bro, what's your blood pressure right now? I can't lie to you, yeah? Guys. I do not get angry anymore about Arsenal. I can't. I would be stupid. I'm not calling anybody else stupid, but I'd be silly, innit, to just be getting angry over Arsenal all the time, man. Like, I'm just like, Arsenal probably gonna lose. I always say it anyway. I always say it. I'm like, Arsenal's gonna lose, man. Yeah, bros. I think review. Yeah. Big up. I can do that for you. Thank you, bro. When David Luiz, Shaka, and Bellerin are starting games, you're in trouble. And that's the thing, man. I'm like, look, David Luiz, apparently he doesn't even like Arteta. So it's just kind of like, why is he even here, man? How are we even going to move forward with that? I don't know. Bellerin, I don't know. Arteta seems to like him, but I think Bellerin's just falling out of love with the club. You've got Shaka. I think Shaka just got to go. Eddie has more work rate than Laka and Uber. Yeah, look, I can't lie to you. He's got work rate, but it's just not about work rate alone. When you have good players with no work rate, you put lesser players with better work rate around them. But you don't substitute them completely. You don't completely swap them. Meaning you don't put Lacazette on the bench for Eddie Nketiah when Eddie Nketiah, or because Eddie Nketiah has better work rate. It doesn't go like that. It's not a marathon. It's not a, bleed test. It's a football game, innit? So I just think, yeah, man, like, guys, if you haven't already, smash subscribe, smash the like button as well. Share it as well. Share it with anybody you feel like will want to debate. Arsenal not good. Yes, correct. I agree. Arsenal not good. I think it would be good, definitely. Yeah, I'll try and make a video later on. Definitely try and make a video later on. But honestly, man, I think that's where we're getting wrong. We're completely replacing players, good players, with players who are probably at that lesser level, not quite at that level that a Lacazette could be at, or an Aubameyang could be at. I don't get it. But I just think you put those players on loan, or you give them limited time, you bring them on off the bench. You don't start them. I think that sets a very bad tone. You don't start them. But it seems a bit like what Pep would do, innit? If we analyze some of the decisions Pep has made, for example, I remember I swear he was starting Gabriel Jesus over Aguero, and it's like Arsenal are trying to do that with with, you know, Eddie and Lacazette. It just doesn't work though. It's not the same, innit? You know, it's a different expectation at Man City. It's a different kind of level as well. Different level of ability at Man City. Whereas at Arsenal is like, we just don't have it, man. We just don't have that. And if I'm really honest with you, yeah, I just feel like we're just really naive, man. Like, we feel like we can put in players who are not that good and think we'll get results. We've lost nearly every game. All right, boys, my friend, got to head out. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, man. Happy holiday season to you and your loved ones. Same 1-1. And everyone watching the video, love to you all. Yo, big up yourself, my guy. Fraser, stay safe most of all. We are still in a pandemic, but yo, I hope you have a lovely Christmas or holidays, whatever you celebrate with your family. And obviously, I hope you all stay safe, of course. And yeah, man, respect, love to the family, always. We have 2 games this week, Tuesday and Saturday. Tuesday is the League Cup, isn't it? Saturday is Chelsea. Is it Chelsea or one of them? Take care, but yeah, big up. Lacazette isn't even good. He's average at best. Arsenal need another Watford who scores in the big games. 100%. If you remember that Arsenal team with Wiltord, Perez, those guys who were just chipping with so many goals per season, you know, and on top of that, you had Henry with like 30 goals a season or 25 goals a season, and you know, 20 assists, guys like that. You know, now you've just got nothing really. You got everyone just banking on Aubameyang to score. This is the problem. Love, bro. Yeah, much love. Yes, big up Fraser, man. Much love, bro. What do you think of Laka? He's better than Nketiah by some distance. That is the problem. Like, that's where I don't understand. Like, you lot told me, innit? Am I missing the point here? Am I not seeing something here? Because I know I don't get to watch every single Arsenal game because usually I'm playing and all of that stuff. But bro, or whoever, bro, sister, whoever, uncle, auntie, cat, dog, whatever, yeah. Do you honestly think, and this is by no means a criticism of Eddie Nketiah, but do you honestly think that having Nketiah over Lacazette is going to secure you the win? Should we break down their games? Nketiah, does he have better hold-up play than Lacazette? In my opinion, no. Is Nketiah better in the air than Lacazette? In my opinion, no. Does Nketiah score more goals than Lacazette? In my opinion, no. I mean, that's a statistical one, and it depends on how you want to look at it. But generally speaking, I don't think he would. Do you think Nketiah has better finishing than Lacazette? No. That's not even in my opinion. It's no. Is his movement better than Lacazette? No. Is his hold-up play like better than Lacazette? No. One more I give you. Is his, like, you know, his movement to bring other people into play, is it better? No. So I don't really understand what Arteta is persisting with this guy for. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that we have a player coming from the academy and, you know, he's getting a chance. Yes, I think that's really important, but I feel like it should be the other way around. Like, start Lacazette, let Nketiah come off the bench. Even if you give Nketiah half an hour each game, I think you've thrown the guy into the deep end. That's the difference. The guy's been thrown into the deep end, and he's obviously just trying to tread water, isn't it? Like, he's not really aware of how he needs to maneuver through this, and it might not be for a while until he actually becomes good. In my opinion, he probably won't ever get to that level of a Lacazette or whatnot. But I can't blame Nketiah. He's never going to say, I don't want to play. And I wish him all the best, honestly. I wish him all the best, but I don't know. There's a reason why he don't get picked for England as well. I believe in it. He's not ready just yet. It doesn't mean he will never be ready. It doesn't mean that he's not a good player. He's not ready just yet. And Nketiah has 4 goals in 32 games for Arsenal. That includes Europa League games and against Fisherman. 1-1 is not easy, fam. 1-1 is not easy, bruv. I don't know. Let's do some player ratings, man. Obviously, guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Most of all, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the month. Let's see if we can get 500 subscribers by the end of the month. Arteta needs to go now. Who are we gonna get in? Nketiah, Maitland-Niles, Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson are not Arsenal standard. They're not good enough. If they're not great at their age, they're never going to be. I can agree with you when you say if they're not going to be great at a certain age, they're not going to be. But I feel like out of that list that you just gave there, for me, Maitland-Niles is definitely good enough. He just needs to develop a bit in it, but he's been doing good. I think, listen, Maitland-Niles has come a long way in the last year or two, where a lot of people were giving him criticism. I think a lot of it was unneeded, a lot of it was unfair, but he's done well. Today, for me, Arsenal's man of the match. Arsenal's man of the match by far. I mean, obviously he has bad performances sometimes, but I reckon, I'll be honest with you, I reckon you give him a few better performances, yeah, or a few more good games, even at the end of the season, I reckon a good club would want to come in for him. At the moment, a better club than Arsenal came in for him, and that was Wolves. They looked like they really wanted him. So, yeah, Bodin and Nketiah. Yo, big up, bro. Big up, bro. Let's do some player ratings, though. Let's do some player ratings. Leno, I don't think he really commanded his box. Wasn't really good, man. Wasn't really good. I think he could have done better, maybe with that second goal, but again, I don't know. Do you know what? I'll save player ratings for another video, in fact. But yeah, I just don't know. I think a few of them can play a role in the squad. I actually think A&M is decent. He's not one of the many problems, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think he's a problem at all. I think Maitland-Niles, you need to develop him, you need to push him, but that comes with game time. He needs to be a guy who's definitely playing for Arsenal now, and today what I saw was leadership through his vocal and leadership through his playing style. Had Maitland-Niles not ran into the box so fearless and so brave, we probably wouldn't have had that penalty today. So, and we would have got slapped too. It could have been even more, let's be honest. So Maitland-Niles done a lot. Going forward and going back, he was brilliant. For me, man of the match for Arsenal, 110%. 110%. He even put a good ball in and all of that. Like Arsenal are not at a good level right now. And you know what? Even the cross that he put in, they're more likely to score from that because it's just a nice, easy floated one. When these lot are whipping the ball 6 foot in the air for Eddie and Nketiah and whatnot, they're not going to score. I agree. Yeah, they're not going to score. I'll do about 10 more minutes and then I'll go, unless it picks up a bit. Hi, bros. Can't believe Arsenal could be facing my Doncaster Rovers in the Championship next season. Cronkies have destroyed Arsenal over loads of years. Players still away. Check Arteta is let down. Yeah, I thought. Oh, whoa! Big up, Costa Charles. Everyone go subscribe to Costa Charles' channel. Yeah, Arsenal potentially facing Doncaster. That would be a mad thing. the Kroenkes, yeah, I feel like they just don't care about football. This is just a business for them. And I've always said, I think that there needs to be a rule or some sort of legislation, a law, where people, people can't come and buy football clubs just for the sake of business, because football in England is like a religion. I'm not saying I'm one of those people who see my football club as a religious or holy entity, but I know how much football relates to the public or the working class man or everybody in it. It's not even just the working class man, but you know, I know how much football relates to people in general, and to have people come and buy a football club and just not run it properly, not compete for trophies, give people false hope every single year, especially when we're in a pandemic like this. I feel like this is borderline criminal, And again, I understand. Look, I've never said a rude word about the Kroenkes. I've only questioned their ownership of Arsenal Football Club. But I do feel like this is a bit strange, and it shouldn't actually be a thing where you can come into a football club and just treat it like a business when that football club means so much to so many people. People always get angry, upset, stressed, depressed, all of such, emotions, and nobody does anything about it. This is honestly, it's torment. It's actually torment. I don't know if I'm making sense. This is a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Numerous isn't Arsenal quality. Numerous isn't Arsenal quality. I'm sorry, why did it take the 75th minute for him to be taken off? Oh, and Ketia. Oh, ouch. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Lacazette should have started and probably got 75 minutes, and then Ketia got 15 minutes or whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because you need to, if you got Lacazette and he's a big player, you need to give him minutes, man. I don't get it. How demoralizing and demotivating must it be for Lacazette, big international, fam, a big international. I know he don't play for France at the moment, but he's got international caps. He's got goals at the highest level in France, yeah, in his home country. Like, how the heck are you playing him under Nketiah? Like, how are you putting him on the bench so you can start Nketiah? Like, Nketiah is still learning. This is not a criticism of Nketiah. He's still learning. Let the guy learn, innit? He might have to come off the bench. He might have to go on loan. But when you don't start Lacazette, it don't make sense to me. It suggests to me that you want to get rid of Lacazette soon enough, but he doesn't have the personnel to like keep Lacazette at home, let's say. But I don't know with that, man. I think if you're gonna go with youth or if you're gonna go with long-term options, go and buy somebody, yeah, number one. And number two, like maybe bring on like a Balogun or someone like that. Like it's not always just like terrorize Lacazette or demotivate Lacazette. It doesn't even make sense. Even from a manager's point of view, if you have Lacazette in the change room every day upset and not happy, where he's got a lot of friends in Arsenal, like it doesn't make a happy camp. Maitland-Niles is the only one of the people I mentioned who plays often. The others never play. Yeah, the others. Look, I can't call. What did you say about them? Let's see. Let's see what you said again. They're not Arsenal standard. Okay, that's not really an unfair comment to say because obviously, they don't even play anyway. So you could say that. With the exception of Maitland-Niles, of course. Like Maitland-Niles for me, Arsenal standard, of course. He's only gonna get better. He's already got better. He's only gonna get even better. God willing. If you look at Nketiah for me is not quite there just yet. It's good to give him a chance, but I think the chance that he's been given is unfair to other players such as Lacazette, and it doesn't really make sense for the team. I think it sets a bad standard. It's not his fault. It is actually not his fault, but it's just a thing where you just wouldn't make that decision in another club. Smith Rowe, I mean, he looked like he had a lot of promise. Maybe he needs to get a few minutes here and there, but it's probably not the time right now. There's enough youngsters already. Maybe he needs to go to another club on loan or wherever. Reece Nelson, I don't know what really happened to him. He's got a lot of fans at this club, but for me, it's just not been working. It's just not been working. I think, obviously he's a good player, but maybe he needs a loan. I'm not sure. Sad situation. Fulham are playing now. We have to hope for our relegation rivals to lose. But Fulham was a team where we just get 3 points, home and away. Well, kind of. But they never used to beat us, innit? But now, like, I fully get you, bro. Like, it's just like that. Hi, team. It's been told. Oh. My game has just been cancelled. My football game has just been cancelled. Woof! Mate, what is this? Well, we're in tier 4 in London, innit? We're in tier 4 in London, but yeah, I'm gonna do a few more minutes on this. Unless it picks up, I think I'm just gonna go probably make another video and whatnot. But yeah, guys, listen, big up to everybody who stayed with me during this watch along. I appreciate that a lot, man. Honestly, I appreciate that a lot. Obviously, the channel is very small, but it will only get bigger the more we push it and the more that I put in the work. So I appreciate all of your support, guys. Honestly, man. And yeah. Are you a pro or semi-professional footballer? I've played semi-pro. I'm not with a club right now, but usually that's what I play. Yeah, semi-pro football. Had a bit of like injury problems. Let's see. No, that wasn't too serious, but yeah, they kind of happened at the wrong time, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Kind of happened at the wrong time, but yeah, it just is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, guys, thanks for staying with me during this watch along. I am actually gonna go now. So yeah, so like conference level, a little bit below that, a little bit below that. Because conference level, I don't know if it's gonna get cancelled for now. I don't know, but I know in the previous lockdown they never. Like I got quite a few friends that played that level in it, but they never had to stop. They never had to stop. So yeah, I mean, would I play conference level or can I play conference level? Maybe it's just about me, really applying myself. But why not? Why not? But no game tomorrow kind of confuses me. Well, what can we do? It's a pandemic. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for sticking with me. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. All of that, man, and comment below what you like as well, and I'm trying to say what kind of videos you want to see, and yeah, man, we're just gonna go for it that way, man. But yeah, guys, all the best, and stay safe, especially if you're in the tier 4 zone as well. Stay safe, take it serious, and take it serious in all the other tier zones in the UK and in the world, innit? Take this serious, man. It's a real pandemic. But yeah, guys, all the best. Thank you very much. Peace, man.